Mrs. Wilkins?
Oh, you must be Ethan's mother. Thanks for coming in, Mrs. Haley.
Oh, actually, it's Miss Kovar now, my maiden name. Well, technically, it's not official yet. But...
Oh, of course. I apologize. I remember you sent the note about the change in your household. How is everything at home? Oh, if you don't mind my asking.
It's great. Ethan is doing great. Well, don't you think he's doing great? I mean, there's an adjustment period, of course, but I think that
I am so glad to hear it. Now, here is Ethan's portfolio. We've just finished our unit on birds.
Oh, yes, Ethan told me. He was very excited about it.
Oh, well, the children have been drawing pictures of their favorite birds in art class. Ethan has some rather intriguing drawings in his portfolio. There's one in particular that I'm very anxious to discuss with you and your, with Ethan's father. Will he be joining us?
He should be here any minute. Of course, that's what he said when I went into labor with Ethan, and then he wound up missing the whole shebang, so...
Well, Mrs. Wilkins, please come down to the main office. Mrs. Wilkins, to the main office. Thank you.
Oh, dear. Well, never a dull moment. Well, this will give you a chance to look over Ethan's work while you're waiting for me and Mr. Haley to arrive.
He's probably just stuck in traffic.
Now, I'm sure that's what it is. Here you go. I'll only be a few minutes.
Am I early? Where's Mrs. Wilson?
Wilkins, will you at least get her name right? And no, you're not early, you're late, as usual.
So where is she? I've got like 7 minutes before I have to be back at the office.
Will you never mind about that? Listen, we have a big problem here.
What's this?
He made it in art.
What are these things supposed to be? Blackbirds?
Crows.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, crows are more like... Will you just look at what they're doing? That's the important thing.
I don't know. They're kind
The
of...
crows are killing their children. That's what they're doing.
No way, really?
Don't you see how the big ones are all lunging forward with their pointy beaks and the little baby birds are cowering in the corners screaming? It's a picture about death. Our son drew a picture about infanticide.
Are you sure? Because I don't think...
The title of the drawing is The Murder of Crows. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Wow. What kind of psychomaniac gives an assignment like that to a second grader?
It's just a regular art project for the bird unit. You know, draw your favorite bird. Ethan is the one that turned it into the killing fields. Oh, my God. Greg, what have we done to him?
We haven't done anything to him. Ethan's fine.
He is not fine. This is the work of a very disturbed little boy. This is a red flag.
Now you're being dramatic.
Look, if he is drawing pictures about murder when he's only 8, what kind of psychopath is he going to be when he's 14? Oh my God. Oh my God, this is like my worst nightmare coming true.
Jeez, Deborah, pull yourself together.
You know what he's really doing here, don't you?
What?
He's lashing out.
And who? And us?
Dr. Weiss warned us about this.
Dr. Weiss was a quack.
It's a cry for help.
An expensive quack. Thank God we're done with those ridiculous sessions.
He said Ethan was suffering from, what do you call it? Internalized guilt. He's confused because we weren't upfront with him about the divorce. I told you that this would come back to haunt us.
Here we go again with the I told you so.
But it is your inability to communicate that is the trouble here.
Oh, what was I supposed to do? Hey, buddy, your mom and I are splitting up because I came home from work early one day and caught her in bed with the contractor. Is that upfront enough for you?
Oh, so typical, turning this around on me so it's my fault. So I'm the home wrecker? Is that it?
Well, you know what they say, if the skimpy lingerie fits.
Oh, you are such a hypocrite. What about that intern you were groping at the Christmas party last year?
I told you I didn't have sex with that woman.
Oh, Bill Clinton, that makes me feel so much better.
You know what? I don't have time for this.
Oh, so you're just gonna walk out on me? Once again?
The last time, Deb, I didn't walk out on you. You left me. for Bob the Builder.
His name is Steve. And the truth is, you were checked out of this relationship way before he showed up. Did you ever stop to think that he was my cry for help? That I was actually hoping that you would fight for me? Show me that you cared just a little.
No, actually, all I was thinking was how my wife made me look like a total schmuck.
Oh, still, you could have fought harder. For Ethan's sake, at least. I mean, he's the real casualty here. The more I look at this, the more obvious it gets. He thinks we blame him. He thinks we resent him. I want full custody.
You're out of your
He
mind.
needs stability. It is the only way that he is going to feel safe.
He has plenty of stability with me.
Oh, right. With you and that parade of whores traipsing around your apartment at all hours of the night. Or did you think that I didn't know about that?
Let me be perfectly clear about this. The chances of you getting full custody after everything you put this family through are 0. And if you so much as think about taking this to court, I will make your life a living hell. You won't get another dime out of me, I promise you.
Crisis averted. One of our first-year teachers couldn't find the evaluation rubrics. Always the last place you look, don't you know? Well, you must be Mr. Haley. So glad you could join us today. I was just telling Ms. Kovar that Ethan's been doing some very interesting work in this class. Oh, good. I see you found the picture I wanted to discuss.
Mrs. Wilkins, you can imagine how upset we both are about this.
Upset? But exactly what are you upset about?
Well, about the drawing, about the crows and all. I mean, they are crows, right?
Oh, absolutely they're crows. Like, Ethan said they were his favorite bird to draw because he got to use the black crayon a lot, and black's the easiest to color with. Isn't that adorable?
Yes, but the subject matter, it just seems a little disturbing, don't you think?
Oh, well, yes. The children are always a little horrified when they learn that birds feed their young by regurgitating their own food into the baby's mouths. Ew, gross, they always say. But soon they learn to accept this as perfectly natural bird behavior. I was impressed that Ethan chose to portray such a nurturing scene. I think it shows a very tender and caring side to his personality.
He called it the murder of crows.
Oh, I know. And that's the best part. Out of 24 students, Ethan was the only one who knew the correct terminology for a group of crows. Now, of course, we'd studied some of the more familiar ones in language arts class. A flock of seagulls, flight of doves, a band of blue jays.
Gaggle of geese?
Oh, excellent! And now, murder of crows. We can add that to the list. Now, Dick, I know that the past few months have been a challenging time for your family, and I just want to reassure you that Ethan is doing remarkably well considering the circumstances. Thriving, in fact. I think you both deserve a lot of credit. You should be very proud parents.
Oh, we are.
We're very proud.
Can Mrs. Wilkins please return to the main office? Mrs. Wilkins, to the main office once again. Thank you.
Never a dull moment. Well, I'm afraid we're going to have to stop here, unless there's anything else you need to discuss.
No, we're fine. Go right ahead. And thank you, Mrs. Wilkins. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's been a pleasure to have Ethan in class, and oh, this is yours to keep. I'm so glad you could both come in, and it was very nice meeting you.
Well, I'm already 30 minutes late as it is, so...
So go already. Greg, please. Why don't you take this?
Are you sure you don't want it?
I'll get the next one. And put it on your fridge. Ethan likes to see his artwork on the fridge.
I'll do that. Murder of crows. You learn something new every day.